So, you like reading interesting or educative books? Well, if your answer is yes, that's perfect. But you should probably skip business literature. Why? In this video, we are going to find out. Let's start with the beginning. School is generally seen nowadays as a waste of time by many, especially when the topic is university degrees. They might not be up to date with the industry, and indeed, teaching techniques didn't really change in the past 100 years or so. They just took a different shape. We probably are all on the same page when saying that results speak for themselves though. So, if we start by looking at the results provided by business degrees, things get quite scary. When PayScale looked at starting and mid-career salaries of college graduates in dozens of college majors, business came in as the 56th best-paying college degree. It ranked worse than college degrees such as philosophy, history, and American studies that are arguably thought to be more impractical. This should already be ringing some bells, and that's exactly what we are looking for. We know for a fact that schools require a lot of reading, so the success rates of business graduates are somewhat tied up to the literature they had during their studies. However, due to a lot more factors being involved, school alone isn't a good metric for analyzing this. So, let's have a look at what it is that business books talk about. What you realize after reading a few of these books is that most of them are just about the same thing, and their biggest goal is to make the author richer. Funny thing is that some of them never built a business before, but rather just got successful from writing. Tips such as don't let others manage your career, do what you love, never complain, and don't give up are definitely packing some inspirational and motivational value. No one can tell that they are a useless piece of advice. However, they are not anything more than advice, so they should be treated as such. After all, the things that someone did to achieve their success is not necessarily the only possible way. The problem is a bit more complex. If you'd get $1 for each time you have seen a duplicate tip in a handful of these books, you'd probably get richer from that rather than following everything that's written up there. Most of these best-selling authors just recycle these tips all over again and write Bibles with 400 pages, even though it all could have been easily summarized into one paragraph. But then of course, they wouldn't make any cash otherwise, since nobody would really buy a one-page book. If you want real business advice, there are other free alternatives that are probably going to work better for you. Try to get around business people, understand how they think, and also ask questions. There are a lot of forums and social media groups where you can find successful people willing to share their experiences. As we have said in the beginning, not everything is a scam. There are still a lot of authors that have built their trust based on results. Just try to document yourself and evaluate whether the book that you want to start reading talks about business or is a business in itself. We hope that you enjoyed our video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also let us know in the comments down below what would you like to see in our next videos. Get smarter.